Welcome back. Today is Earth Day. It's a day meant to spark a conversation and inspire action to improve and tackle our climate in crisis. It was founded in 1970, and since then the day has brought millions across the world together to help move the environment forward. And joining us this morning to talk more about Earth Day is Tom Cosgrove. He's the Chief Creative and Content Officer for earthday.org. Good morning, Tom. Thank you for joining us. So tell me about thank you. So Earth Day has been celebrated for 50 years. So tell us more about the importance of it globally and what we can all do to help our planet's health.
Sure. Yeah. As you said, today is the 55th anniversary of Earth Day, believe it or not. And back in 1970, when it all started, 20 million Americans, which was about 10% of the U.S. population at the time, mobilized to demand environmental reform to protect human health and the fundamental right to things like clean air and clean water. And it's hard to picture now, but back in 1970, many cities across the U.S. and the world, including in California, were shrouded in dense fog. Our rivers and waterways were polluted with chemicals and industrial runoff, and there were few laws, if any, to protect the environment and by default, human health. And so back then, the modern environmental movement began. President Nixon at the time paid attention, and that first Earth Day led to the establishment of the EPA and a raft of policies that keep our air and water clean to this day. And I think, we sometimes forget that we've faced a lot of major environmental crises before, depleted ozone layer, acid rain. And in the end, we've all collectively acted and we've been able to solve those problems. And so what we're really advocating for at Earth Day is just get involved, however it works for you. Go to our website. There are a ton of resources there at earthday.org to figure out how you can join us in Earth Action Day, join a cleanup, some petition, tell your mayor you want panels on your kids' schools, whatever it might be, big or small. It's everyone's Earth Day, and we just want everyone to find their way to participate and make the world that much better of a place.
Yeah, it's great to hear that we've actually made a lot of progress here. And we know the theme for this year is renewable energy. So tell me what this means for industry leaders and local businesses and what they can do to help this transition move forward.
Yeah, our theme, Our Power, Our Planet, is all about renewable energy and growing that. And, besides the fact that wind and solar and other renewables don't impact climate, we're also excited about things that help businesses and governments. It's cheaper electricity for everyone. Renewables are a major driver of energy independence, so we don't have to rely on other nations for our energy needs. And most importantly, renewables are creating millions of new jobs around the country and around the world. We've secured actions from city leaders representing over 15 million U.S. citizens with plans to develop renewable energy in their communities. We're hosting hundreds of roundtables with mayors and business leaders across the country, legislators and community members to talk about the benefits of renewable energy, low cost, energy independence, job creation, clean air, clean water, and getting everyone involved to take action. You can also show your support digitally by using the hashtag Earth Action Day on social and just post whatever you're doing, whether you're a business, a government leader, community leader, or just someone who wants to get involved.
Yeah, and you talked about the workforce, and I know that education is a huge part of that in trying to get more of the children into some of the sustainable careers. So tell us more about that work.
Yeah, at earthday.org, we really passionately envision a world where every student, no matter their location, has a rich education weaving together climate and environmental understanding and a strong civic component as well, so they can put that knowledge into action. We've always believed that teaching climate education is critically important in mitigating the climate crisis because it's really preparing the global workforce for the millions of new jobs that renewable energy is creating. And every day we hear industry asking for more training and more green skilling and those sorts of things. And so we want to see climate education in every country's national determined contributions as part of the Paris Agreement and in every school around the world.
Well, thank you, Tom. Happy Earth Day to you. That's Tom Cosgrove, the Chief Creative and Content Creator for earthday.org. I appreciate you taking time out of this Earth Day to join us this morning and share that very valuable information. So thank you for your time.
Thank you. Happy Earth.
And join us this Saturday, 6:30, for our Climate in Crisis special. Meteorologist Vianney Arana will break down how climate is affecting everything from fire season to the Sierra snowpack. And you can watch that right here on NBC Bay Area or wherever you stream. We're on Roku, Pluto TV, plus so many more platforms. And of course, you can stream on NBCBayArea.com.